Hear that right now?
That's my groundhog.
What do you mean it's your groundhog?
When I hear that sound, it's a guy down the street. He's got a loud car. He brings it out of storage, and that means spring's like right around the corner. I mean, like we're talking 2-3 days.
Oh. Okay.
You haven't heard that before?
I think I have. I just didn't know whose car it was. It's loud.
That's my groundhog. I celebrate it every year. As soon as I hear that car go by, I'm like.
Maybe you could ask your groundhog to get his muffler fixed.
Okay, this one starts about a week and a half ago. We had a ton of snow. And I like shoveling snow. It's like a Canadian pastime. But this snow is knee deep. And I'm like, and we have a whole bunch of plow trucks that go up and down. But I saw a red truck just the last couple of weeks go up to a neighbor's house, just a couple of houses down. And I had $60 in my pocket, and I said, yeah, I'm going to flag one of these guys down to do the driveway. Mm-hmm. So it turned out, I flagged him down, I saw his truck go by, and it turns out he's actually the neighbor. But in the springtime, he's got a car that's very loud, which when I met him, he actually came to our driveway, and because he said, I thought he was like a hired person doing the driveway, but it's actually him. And when I met him, he goes, oh yeah, I'm your neighbor down the way. But they have smoked glass. I've seen them for like 12, 13 years. But they have smoked glass in their cars. Mm-hmm. I know their cars, but I've never seen their physical faces. I've seen their sons. I've seen their sons before. So, but when I do know, I'd said when I met him, I said, you're my groundhog. And he was like looking at me crazy. I'm like, as soon as I hear that car go by, it comes out of your garage and you're getting ready for spring. It's very loud. Okay. So on this one, it's going to happen. I have a sound of a race car going by. So I need my coffee cup. Hang on one second. So what's going to happen in this one is we're not going to hear the car because I'm going to put that in when I do the edit. So I'm just going to be sitting here drinking coffee, and you're going to go, oh my God, Frank, did you hear that? But I'm going to smile. First, I'm going to smile because we have to wait about 3 seconds for the car sound to go by. And you go, Frank, what the hell is that? And that's it. And then we'll take it from there. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
So wait 3 seconds, then say what?
I'm going to smile, and then you're going to say, Frank, what the hell is... You can even... Okay. Just wait a couple seconds because you can hear the car go by.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey Frank, are you ready to go? We're gonna head out.
We can't go to the restaurant. Gas.
What? You got gas?
No. The restaurant has a gas leak. It's not me. It's the restaurant.
Oh,
so.
The restaurant has gas problems. That's a whole.
That's a whole different issue.
Okay, I guess we're going to a different restaurant.
We can go to a fast food restaurant, or we can go maybe somewhere, try to get in somewhere else. But we'll see what we can do.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so where are you going to be?
I'm going to be right here. Like this is where all the light's going to be here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, good. Mm-hmm. So, remember last week when we went to the restaurant down the way and had a gas leak?
Oh, yeah.
So Rhonda's going to come down and say, are you ready to go? Let's go to dinner. And I'm going to say, there's gas. And you're going to say, do you have gas? And I'm going to say, no, the restaurant has a
the restaurant has gas
leak. So that's the whole joke is, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my God, Frank.
Yeah,
Is that, I just saw a fox in the garden, in the
What's that?
vegetable garden.
that's okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I don't want fox around
They
here.
won't bother you.
They won't?
No. You know what foxes like to eat?
Not really.
Rabbits. You know what rabbits like to eat?
Okay.
Your garden.
So they'll eat the rabbits?
Yeah, they'll chase them off, or they'll take care of the rabbits. So yeah, and they may take a little garnish on the side, but yeah. Okay, this one. Hey, Rocky, get down. Hey, come on. That's for the third one. Come on, get down. So this happened a couple years ago. My neighbor, she has a garden in the back. She's got a fairly good sized garden. And she saw a lot of foxes. And she was like, we got foxes here. And she was kind of uneasy about that. I'm like, hey, you got a garden? You know what foxes like to eat? Rabbits. So your garden is fine. So as long as the foxes are around, your garden is safe. So Rhonda has a garden. So you're going to come in and say, hey, Frank, I just saw a fox in their backyard. I'm like, well, you have a garden, and that's going to be the whole joke. Okay. All right?
Okay.
So I'm going to be sitting here reading the paper.
Okay.
And you're just going to walk in and say,
okay.
Because you could be over there in the corner over there and say, hey, Frank, I just saw a fox. Okay?
Ready?
You ready?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Brent, can you talk to me about what you did to rebuild?
When you have something like a loss, I lost her. You have a house. I had a home before, now I have a house. Now I have a home with my son and his girlfriend here, so now I have a home again. So it's a different home now than it was before. I have other people living here now, so you have to repoint the house. And I've done some stuff, like I redid the pantry, stuff that has been bothering me since we moved here, but I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to disturb her, but I've done something, the pantry, the shoe rack, and things like that. So I did that. You also have to rebuild yourself. You know the joke, your better half, and she's my better half, and now my better half is gone. So she's been gone almost a year and a half now, and it's only been about maybe the last 4, maybe 5 months that I actually really kind of redefine myself, who I'm going to be, who I want to be. And then also you have to rebuild your life. It's like, what are you going to do now? It's all a totally different dynamic. It's like when you go to a restaurant, you always had somebody to talk to, or, you want to go to a festival, so you're going, maybe you're going by yourself, maybe you're going with a friend, but it's not, let's go, get in the car and let's go somewhere. So it's not that easy anymore. So it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to do something like this. And I can see, even from people getting divorced, or a loss of a mom, or a loss of it changes everything. You just have to take time to rebuild yourself, everywhere. Everything you have to rebuild. So I've been okay. And I got friends and I got family and things like that, which is important, but it takes a long time to rebuild yourself.
Hey Brent, how do you make people smile?
It's just, you really have to just joke around with people. The one thing that comes to mind is, like today, the garbage is going to come. They're going to pick up all the garbage. So there was one day, excuse me, I had some styrofoam, just a little bag like this, and it was just styrofoam. I'm like, I got to throw it out this week. So I was on the phone, and I was talking to, I guess, my cousin up in Montreal, and I was on the phone, and I said, hang on 1 second. And then I said, as I hand the bag, because he was right there at the end of the driveway, and I hand the bag to him, and I said, watch, this is heavy. And he picks it up, and he's like, there's styrofoam inside. So he looks at me, and I'm like, I got you. So every day he drives, like today, if I see him, he always waves at me and laughs. But it's things like that. You go to the convenience store, like I know, it's just how you build relationships, and you get to know people, and you get to know their name. And I know his family at the convenience store. I know his family. I know the dry cleaner. And just make people smile, and you joke around with them a little bit. And it's just makes their day. I mean, even holding a door open for somebody as they're coming in, it's just that one little thing. This morning when I was walking when I was walking Rocky, there's a guy on the end of the street here, and he was coming out and he was bringing his recycling and his garbage out. I mean, I don't know him. Waved and said good morning, and he smiled and said, "Hey, good morning. How you doing?" So we walked in and we walked home. So it's just little things like that. But just if you can brighten somebody's day. And, obviously with the videos and everything like that, but if you just brighten somebody's day just a little bit, you take that edge off,
So Brent, how have you been coping this last year, and how long's it been now?
It's almost been a year and a half.
Since your wife passed?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And there's a saying I remember my granddad taught me when I was a younger boy. And he was a man of not many words, but when he did speak, you listened. And he always said, take care of those who take care of you. So, and it's not just family, it's not just friends and neighbors and stuff like that. It's, I have a lot of businesses. I'm on first name basis with them. I see them almost every day. And it's just good to speak with them, and talk. And they know that you're there, not because you want something or whatever, but it's a social thing too, and you're also supporting their business or whatever. So
Community.
It's a community, exactly. And I think if you read something else into it is one day you may have to lean on these people. So not lean on, what I'm saying is,
yeah, help you through.
And at this point, I would like to thank you, Rhonda.
Okay.
For this year and a half.
You're welcome.
So that's basically all I want to say about this. But that's one line that I remember. He said a lot of stuff. I'm trying to remember other stuff that he said, but that's the one that really sticks out.